Went to Wales as well. That was fun.
Yeah, how was Wales?
As well. Yeah, Wales was great. I actually went around Wales this time. I was like, I'm going to drive around and do some touristy stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
And see the stuff that I saw when I was probably a kid.
I saw you went to the longest town name again.
I did. Yeah, it was super close to me, so I was like, you know what? And
Is there actually anything to do there?
There's a giant gift store.
Sick.
What are they gifting?
That place? No, there's a lot of stuff nearby. Gifting. There's like a giant gift store filled with like all kinds of stuff. Because
Do they bank on the town name though? Or
because the train station, they'll get like when I went there just it closed, but when I went there last time, there was like 8 buses, giant buses filled with tourists. They just come to take pictures of it. But also, obviously, you know, because there's a lot of stuff in the area you can come see as well. A lot of really cool castles that are UNESCO heritage sites and stuff like that. And like, there's like tons. There's like 5 really cool castles all within like a 1-hour driving circle of that area.
Nice.
And there were some good rock climbing gyms around there too that I went to once.
Nice.
It's fun.
Were you just climbing the castle walls?
No. I walked around. It was really cool. Just getting to see all the really... Man, I forgot how cool castles are. So fucking sick.
They're pretty dope.
Yeah.
And there's like one that I really like, which I liked a lot when I was younger as well. It's like Conway Castle. It's literally like, I've sent the picture on Twitter, but it was the one where like you literally drive under the castle gates at one point and drive right next to it. And it's so cool. The whole town's in like a walled off area. It's just really sick. It was just fun. And get to see my family. It was nice.
Yeah, that's good.
I brought my nephews a whole suitcase full of Crane Game winnings. They're obsessed with Pokemon, as every like kid is. So I just brought them Pokemon, and it was like, I imagine this is what it would be like when drug dealers like finally give their like drugs away. I don't know how drug.
You
dealers.
drop it off. The load is off my shoulders now.
It was like igniting a fusion reactor. They just were like limitless energy for like 4 hours because they got a Snorlax.
Yeah,
they were unstoppable.
Well, do you not remember what you were like when you got new video games?
I don't think I was screaming and running around. I think I played the game.
No, I was definitely screaming around.
I was screaming when I got the game, and all my energy.
Thank you, mother. I will now play Pokemon Red.
I think the first time I got Pokemon Emerald, I think that was the first time I nutted. I was gooning when I got that. I popped it in. It
was really fun. I had a lot of fun in Wales, and it was just great. Yeah, but I was just kind of like chilling with family, which I don't really get to do. So that was great.
Yeah.
First time I got to spend some really good quality family time. Which is rare.
Right on.
I mean, it's rare to just get a holiday where you don't do any work and you just get.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I went to speak to my school again.
Oh,
you went back to your school?
Yeah, I emailed them. I was like, "Yeah, what's up?
Yo, your boy's in town.
Guess who's back?
I hadn't gone in like 3 years.
Yeah,
and I kind of wanted to just say hi because I was really friendly with some of the teachers. And I was like, "Yeah, what's up? I'm back."
So wait, you did like a speech?
Yeah, he was like, because I think there was I basically spoke to the year 7, so the 12-year-olds.
Yeah,
it was.
Did any of them like know you? They were like fans of you? Or?
Yeah. So this one kid goes, "He's not bald," and I was like, "I'll fucking kill you." So I did a little talk for like 30 minutes. I didn't really prepare anything. Spoke to they're like 12. And then I was like, all right.
What do you talk about to a bunch of 12-year-olds?
I mean,
I would basically explain what I do now, how I started doing it. Then I'd be like, questions. Anyone have any questions? And then they would try and like, I think because I look old, they were being like, they were like, where'd you go? And I'd be like, I've been all around the US. And one kid went, "You been to Ohio?" I was like, "Yes, I met the final boss." And they went like, they were like, how does he know memes? How does he know this? I was like, it's my job. And one of the kid, it just evolved into like, do you know this person? Do you know this person?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
And I was.
Did they ask if you know Mr. Beast?
Of course they did. And I just lied and said, yeah, we're best friends. And they like fucking lost it. All the kids were like fucking, I was like, what the fuck?
It's like, I'm 1 degree closer to Mr. Beast now.
I go, yeah, we're really good friends. I would just say yes to everyone, and then one kid fucking caught me out with it, little shit, because I just started saying yes because I was like, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't want to be like, who was that? I was just like, yeah. And he goes, do you know who this guy is? And I was like, yeah, of course I do. And he goes, that's my channel. I was like, nope. Don't know who that is. Lie.
I would have loved it if that kid was like, oh, really? Name 5 videos.
Yeah.
He called me out, little shit. Little fucking shit. Those little kids.
Just playing 4D chess.
They were so nice there. And then, they're really cute. It's just me. It devolved into like, then they were like, do the voices. And I was like, what do you want me to do? He's like, can you do like any characters I know? I was like, you know Stewie Griffin? So I was like, Lois. And he was like, that's Stewie Griffin. I was like, yes, because it's just my voice.
I don't think I've ever heard you doing Stewie Griffin.
That's stupid. And he's like, can you do Smeagol? I was like, everyone can fucking do Smeagol.
Yeah, everyone
I was
can
like,
do Smeagol.
Wait, did you introduce yourself as a voice actor?
No, I said that like I'm a YouTuber, but I've voiced in some stuff. And they were like, you voiced it? What have you voiced? I was like, nothing you'd heard of. All made. And I was like, I voiced some anime. He's like, can we see it? And I was like, no.
But
then I was like, sure, fine. Play them a clip. And they're like, wow, you sound evil. I was like, yeah. This is funny. Little kids are fucking funny.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's...
They got brain rot though, bro. They asked me about thumbnails and stuff. I was like, what?
Wait, were they actually?
Yeah, they because
were they like genuinely interested in like the process of making YouTube videos?
Some kids were. Yeah, some kid so I did a speech 3 years ago. And I asked if the kids had any questions. None of them. Given they were like 16. So I think when
their dreams have already been crushed.
I think they'd realized that YouTube wasn't for them. So let's say like there's a 7-year age difference now.
Sure.
I could very much tell the energy was so different. Between like what they were into nowadays. It was very weird. And they're also they chirped up a lot more. I don't know if it's because they were younger. They were just talking over each other and talking. And I was like, shut up. I don't know if I was allowed to. Yeah. I was just like disciplining them. I was like, no. I was like, wait your turn. It was strange because all of them, one kid goes like, I got 1,000 subscribers. How do I grow my channel? I was like, you got 1,000? I was like, how have you not been bullied out of existence? And I realized they're all doing it.
Yeah.
They're all making YouTube videos.
Bro, he's the cool kid.
If I said I had 1,000 subscribers and I wanted it, everyone makes so much fun of me in my 100%. School. And one kid goes like, I don't know how to make good thumbnails. I was like, oh, this is weird. This is weird.
This has gone too far.
I was like, this is so weird. And like they were starting asking stuff like that. And then they were doing, one kid goes, do you make thumbnail faces for your thumbnails? I was like, oh no, it's over. It's over. All these kids know.
They're all
and then I go, what do you mean? They go, and they all in unison, like 10 kids go. I was like, I'm scared. This is weird. This is so weird.
They know too much.
I was like, why do they know soy faces? How do they? Why do they know this? And they all know it. Like it's like it's like a Cartoon Network show for them.
Yeah,
it's so strange. It was very fun though. It was very fun.
So when they were asking if you know this YouTuber, aside from Mr. Beast, what other YouTubers did they name?
Who did they bring?
Yeah, who is hot?
Obviously, Mr. Beast is like a big one.
Just like every like weird, like I know some of them, but they were just definitely like targeted towards kids. I'd say.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Beast seems to be known obviously by everyone.
Yeah, by everyone.
But it seems to be very heavily like all the kids knew Mr. Beast. Like,
yeah.
It seems like kids all know about it. Like, but a lot of them I'd never even heard of. So like I'm like, damn, there's a lot of these YouTubers that are just kids.
Were they all like Mr. Beast kind of like style videos?
Yeah, all of them were like,
okay.
All of them were the same style.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah.
I went back and watched some of these YouTubers afterwards. And I can't remember who they were, but all of them were very Mr. Beast style.
Right. Was like the Sidemen or anything like?
No, not the Sidemen. I was surprised.
That's surprising considering how
Sidemen humor is maybe a little older.
Yeah, maybe a little older than 12 years old.
I don't think kids are watching those Tinder videos.
They'll find out in about 3-4 years time, I'm sure.
They're good kids.
Yeah, exactly. They're good kids. Have you settled down as your role now as the cool uncle? You think so? You think so?
Yeah, because one of the nephews, he's 6.
Yeah.
He's addicted to Balloons Tower Defense 6, which I've also played an ungodly amount of. And I was like, show me. Bring me your iPad. What are you doing? He's like, I can't get past this. I was like, you're boosted. This is unacceptable. You are from my lineage.
Yeah.
You can't be bad at this. And so I was like, let's sit down. Let's go over this. And I was like, show me what you do. He's putting all these monkeys down, not upgrading them, no cohesion. He's like, I know a trick though. You can get free money with a banana farm. I was like, I know. I was like, show me what you're doing with it. And I was like, no, it's just so poorly optimized. And I was like, there's no wonder you can't do hard. Let me show you. And we're going through it. He's like, but I want to see what the helicopter does. Like, no, focus on the hand. Stop putting down towers. We need to upgrade the ones we have. And he's like, I can't do it. I was like, well, you will do it. I will teach you how. So hopefully he'll be fine now.
Yeah.
Let me show you. Actually, have a picture.
Don't go too harsh on the kid though, because then you're gonna like plant a seed of trauma.
I was nice because I could tell when I'd be like, I really think we should do this. I could tell when he really didn't want to do it.
And
I'd be like, I just think you will do it.
Yeah.
You will, now.
You will do it. Whether you like it or not, you will do it.
This is.
Oh, cute.
I was playing. Look at me, look at me like
you're like lecturing.
Like in the war room, coach.
You're like, all right, you need to do this. You need to do this. Oh yeah.
You're like a war general being like, all right, first line of attack. First line is this.
Yeah. Because I remember I had like I had a similar experience when I saw my nieces when we were on like our US tour. So I hadn't seen this niece since basically for like as long as like I can remember. You know, it's been a very, very long time. And you know, for me and my family, I'm an only child, but all of my cousins are really, really close. Yeah. So I see them as like my bigger, younger brothers and sisters and stuff like that. So their kids are my nieces and nephews as well. Right. And like my cousin was telling me, oh, you know, she's a little bit shy, you know, she doesn't talk too much. So, you know, if she's a little shy, don't worry about it. And we were all at a family dinner and she was just sitting on her phone, just like playing a game. And I was like, what game are you playing? I look over and I was like, it's Genshin Impact. Oh. and I was like, oh my God, it's in the blood. It is literally in the blood.
I was really happy he was playing balloons because even though it has microtransactions, I think it's probably one of the like fairest games you could get into.
Yeah.
So I was super pumped. I was like, thank God you're not playing like Google ads like slop games where they really shit at the game.
Dude, if I called my fucking nephew playing that, I'd be like, I'm telling your mom.
Oh, what characters were you using? Was he using any?
Yeah, what was his build?
Optimized.
So it was as optimized as you could be for a free to play.
Oh wow, okay,
free to play.
Okay.
So
did you give him some polls or?
Yeah. I was like, I
spoiled it.
Yeah. I was like, I saw they were playing. I saw she was playing Genshin Impact. I was like, this is my time. This I'm gonna be the cool uncle right now. I'm gonna be the cool uncle.
How many polls you want?
So I was like, oh, what game is that? And she was like, oh, it's an anime game. And I was like, is that Genshin Impact? And you could see like you know when a kid gets called out and they have this realization of, oh my God, an adult knows what I'm doing right now. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, what characters are you using? How many 5 stars you got? And it was like, to me, I felt so like happy and proud because it turned from like her kind of like, you know, being a little quiet, being a little reserved to just like spilling everything. And I was just like, you know, I saved up really, really hard to get, you know, Raiden Shogun, and I pulled her, and these were like the 4 stars that I'm using right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had this moment where I literally said, "Don't tell your mom, but do you want to get a free 5-star?"
Gal was like,
you introduced gambling to this poor kid.
Gal was like, let me show you a really cool in-game trick. Pulls out credit card.
That's where we got to bring up the meme. Wow, the gameplay in this game is so good.
Yeah. It's like don't tell your parents, because on Genshin you can gift like Prima Gems.
Sure.
So I didn't pull out the credit card in front of her, but I did under the table gift my little niece a few pulls, so we could do the pull together.
Did you sends their regards.
Did you get a 5-star?
We did.
Yeah.
And at that very moment, I knew that I was just like, all right, I'm the cool uncle in this
100%.
one. I'm
No shit.
yeah.
You're
Because like
forever going to be the
yeah,
coolest.
because my cousin didn't know what was going on. We were just like, all right, we'll do a few pulls together, right? And so sent us some Prima gems, did a pull together. We're like, I didn't get the 5-star. You know what? Don't tell your mum. Let's just do one more. Let's just do one more. And Gacha God smiled on us. We got it on our second 10 pull.
Hell
And
yeah.
I think you know when we were like, oh, that's some core memory shit. I think I just made a core memory for her.
Yeah.
Where we pulled together and we got the 5-star and her face lit up like, I don't know. For me, I was just like, oh, this is what being like a parent feels like.
Yeah.
Just seeing a kid's
That's the best
face.
part of it, right?
Yeah, just seeing so I'm the uncle. I don't have to go through all of the stuff. I don't have to go through the baby
I don't change
phase of
diapers,
like
yeah.
changing diapers
you
and
got
all
the
that
best
shit.
moment.
But I saw her face light up, and I was just it was just such a good
Hell
feeling.
yeah,
I
dude.
was best Prima gems I've ever spent.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Gives nephew.
Yeah, gifts and nephews as well.
You use money, no.
Yeah, and
The gift of gambling.
The gift of gambling.
and I met my nephew in England as well, and then I taught him as well. He was also a little bit shy. I don't know why everyone's shy in my family, but
Kids are normally shy.
yeah, kids are normally shy. But I found out from my auntie. From my cousin, that he has been reading One Piece. So I was just like, you know what? Sydney brought like the first 20 volumes of like One Piece and just never fucking read it.
Yeah.
So let's
She won't know this is going on.
So I was like asking Sydney, do you want to have the opportunity to be the cool auntie?
Yeah.
You can be the cool auntie with one simple trick, baby. All you need to
Give
do,
him gifts.
yeah, give them gifts,
Yep.
basically.
Works on politicians. Why would
Yeah.
I work on kids?
Exactly.
So basically, the secret is just bribing your nieces and nephews to be the cool uncle, and
Works every time.
works every time, baby.
And they say money can't solve all
every time.
problems.